Kṛṣṇasya jagata prabhavah pralayastata etadyonini bhutani sarvani tyupadharaya aham Kṛṣṇasya jagata prabhavah pralayastata etadyonini bhutani sarvani tyupadharaya aham Kṛṣṇasya jagata prabhavah pralayastata These two natures, Yonini, source of birth, Bhutani, everything created, Sarvani, all, Iti, thus, Upadharaya, no, Aham, I, Kṛṣṇasya, all-inclusive, Jagataha, of the world, Prabhavaha, source of manifestation, Pralayaha, annihilation, Tatha, as well as. Translation of all that is material and all that is spiritual in this world.
He is the source of two energies, the material energy and the spiritual energy. The material energy consisting of earth, water, air, fire, mind, intelligence and ego, and the spiritual energy, Jiva Bhuta, the living entities. The spiritual energy is described as superior, and material energy is described as inferior. But both of them energies. Energy means it is controlled, it is generated. Just like electric energy. Electric energy, it is very powerful. Even by touching electric energy, one is succumbed immediately. So, but still, that electric energy is generated through a source, and this source we call the executive engineer or the resident engineer in the electric powerhouse. So, Kṛṣṇa says that source of energy or the resident engineer, like the electric powerhouse, that is Kṛṣṇa. In another place, in the 10th chapter, it is stated, Maya dhakṣena prakriti suyati characharam. Both the prakritis, the superior prakriti, para prakriti and apara prakriti, both of them are working under the superintendence of Kṛṣṇa. Therefore, Kṛṣṇa says, both these energies, I am the source. Aham etat jonini bhutani sarvan iti upadhara. Whatever you are seeing within this material world, that is combination of this material and spiritual energy. Without spiritual energy, the material energy has no power. Therefore, the spiritual energy is superior. But both of them are being controlled by Kṛṣṇa. Although there is nothing in this material world which is beyond these two energies, material and spiritual. Anything you take, a big machine, just like we have got experience the airplane, 747, big, it is a small village, not small, a big village. 500 people, 500 passengers are carried with their luggage, a huge aeroplane. This is latest. Now, what is this? Big machinery. It is combination of these two energies. The pilot is the spiritual energy, and the machine, the plane, is material energy. Everyone can understand. It is very simple. Anything. The etat janini sarvani. Unless there are these two energies, there is no existence of anything. Anything you take. Just like this electric fan. Electric fan is made of metal. That is material energy. But unless I touch the button or I push the plug into electricity, it will not work. So, combination of two energies, material and spiritual, anything. Therefore, Kṛṣṇa said, etat janini sarvani, not exception, everything. That is the combination of two energies, material and spiritual. And aham Kṛṣṇa sa. But these two energies are generated by me. Therefore, I am the source of everything. As it is Vedanta Sutra, it is said, to find out the original source of everything. Athata Brahma Jigyasa. That original source is here, Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa says, aham Kṛṣṇa sa jagata. Of the whole universe, whole cosmic manifestation. Prabhava means generation. The same thing, just like the electric light. I push the button, switch on, switch off. As soon as switch off, everything is dark. And as things switch on, it is light. Similarly, Kṛṣṇa says, Jagata Prabhava Pralaya. Prabhava on. The creation goes on. And as soon as he wants, his creation is off, immediate. That is the Sisti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti. Everything is there. Parasya Shakti Vividaiva Sriyate. He is the source of the switch on and switch off. Jasyaika Nishasita Kala Mathavalamba Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jagadannanatha. That Nishasita Kala Mathavalamba, that is the switch on and switch off. Inhaling and exhaling. Mahavishnu. By his exhaling, whole universe is coming out into existence. And by his inhaling, it is all entering within his body. Prakriting mamika, it is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Everything enters into the body of the Mahavishnu during the pralaya. Again is comes. Bhutta bhutta praliyate. This world, this material world, in this way, as you have got experience, this body is manifested at a certain date and it will be annihilated at a certain date. So similarly, the huge cosmic manifestation, that is created at a certain date and it will be annihilated at a certain date. Jagata Prabhava Pralayastata. So, Kṛṣṇa is the original source of Prabhava Pralaya. But Kṛṣṇa is not under this Prabhava and Pralaya. This should be understood. Ahameva asam agre. It is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Therefore, Kṛṣṇa is not within this creation. from him is created, and he existed before the creation. Because if you say Krishna is the source of creation, or if we understand that, then he is beyond creation. So his body is not of this created energy. Yeah. That is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Sambhavami Atmamaya. That is spiritual energy. Krishna is spiritual energy. Krishna is not subjected to this creation and annihilation. Therefore Krishna says, Janma karma me dibbam. Dibbam means that is transcendental. Jo janati tattva. Tattva means because Krishna is the creator and annihilator. To understand Krishna, that he is not subjected to this material creation and annihilation. This is tattva. Janma karma me dibbam. We are born and we die. That is under this principle. Prabhava pralayastata. But Krishna is not like that. Therefore Krishna says, avajananti mangamudha manasi tumvasita. Because he has come as a human being for the benefit of the human society. Jada jada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata tadatmanam sijama. He comes because he is interested. We are living entities, we are Krishna's part and parcel. So he is very much interested with our sufferings. Dukkhalam asasata. We are rotting in this material world. Although we are eternal, nitya nityanam, Krishna is the supreme nitya, and we are plural number, nityanam. We are also, because part and parcel of Krishna. So, nitya, our nature is nitya. Nitya sasatayang na hannati hannamani sari. This is our nature. We should understand this. We are not subjected to birth and death. But why we are subjected to birth and death? This question was raised by Sanatana Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ki ami kano more jape tapotra. I am not subjected, I do not want all this miserable condition of life. But why I am forced to accept it? This is the question of life. Athat Brahma Jignasa. But people are not interested. That is not very good civilization. They do not inquire the prime necessities of life. They do not inquire, why shall I die? If I am nitya, if I am eternal, shasvata, purana, the oldest, na hannate hannamane sarire, if I do not die, if I am not annihilated after the death, after annihilation of this body, then why my body is annihilated, why I am subjected to birth, death? This is the problem. Janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshanu darshanam. But we are not inquisitive. This is our foolishness. Mudha. They do not know what is the problem of life. They are fighting in politics. Politics created problems. There is everything, one party is thinking that if I am in the government, I shall make everything all right. But nobody knows the real problem. So they are fighting all over the world. When I was in Rome recently, there was a fighting between the fascists and the communists. And immediately 6 persons died by fighting. This is going on in ignorance, mudha. They do not know what is the problem of life, and unnecessarily they are creating temporary problems and fighting on them. They do not know what is Krishna. Therefore, this Krishna consciousness movement is the supermost enlightening movement to the human society. Supermost. They are putting actually what is this problem and solution of the problem. Solution of the problem means real problem is birth, death, old age and disease. So, solution of problem means that if you don't get this material body, then this is the solution. So long, that is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Nunam pramatta kurute vikarma, jadindriya pritaya prinoti nasadu manne. Jato atmanayam asannapi klesha dasa deha. This deha, dehinas means yatha dehi. This deha, klesha, it is always miserable. That we do not. We know, we experience. It is klesha, which gives klesha, miserable condition. But we are careless on this point. We are fighting on superficial problem, created problem. There is no problem. Here, purnamidam purnamidam, purnamada, purnat purnamudachyate. Everything is complete there. There is no cause. Just like the birds, beasts, they have no problem. But the problem of birth, death is there. Otherwise, there is no problem in the beast society, bird society, animal society, aquatic society. They are living. The problem is birth, death. That is even in the what is called Brahmaloka. Brahma soul will also die. So that is real problem. The human society should consider, that is human society, that they must try to solve the problems of birth and death. And that is very easy. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, very easy. Janma karma me dibbam jujanati tattva. You try to understand Kṛṣṇa. This is the land of Kṛṣṇa. You foreigners, you have come here. You just take shelter of Kṛṣṇa and try to understand Kṛṣṇa. Then your all problems solved. Kṛṣṇa is explaining himself in the Bhagavad Gita. Here is the another explanation. Etad jonini bhutani sarvani iti upadhara aham Kṛṣṇasya sarvasya jagata. But Mura avajananti, he is a person, how he can be the source of everything. But he does not know what kind of person he is. Param bhavam ajananti. The rascals, they do not know what is Kṛṣṇa. But try to understand Kṛṣṇa. Then all problems will be solved, both material and spiritual. Sri Kṛṣṇa is so kind. Jada jada hi gnani bhavati bharat. Tadatmanam seva. Kṛṣṇa descended. Kṛṣṇa came here in this Vrindavan land. He explained himself in the battle Kurukshetra, and also here also, everywhere. He is explaining and he is practically demonstrating this Vrindavan Leela. So try to understand Kṛṣṇa and your problems will be solved. Because he is the origin of everything. Aham Kṛṣṇasya jagata prabhava pehle. So, the Kṛṣṇa consciousness movement is simply to understand Kṛṣṇa. And that will be very easy as it is introduced by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kṛṣṇat Kirtana Gana Parang Vijayate Sri Kṛṣṇa Sankirtana. Very easy. Parang Vijayate simply by chanting Hare Kṛṣṇa Mahamantra. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama iva kevalam kalau nasti vanasti vanasti vagadilam. Kirtanadeva Kṛṣṇasya mukta sangha parang bhajet. Simply by chanting. This is the special advantage of this age, Kali Yuga. It is very bad age. It is very bad. People are suffering. Durbhikha karapirita. One side there is scarcity of food, and one side there is heavy taxation by the God. These are stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Durbhikha karapirita. Achinna daradravina gachanti girikana. In this age, we will be so much disturbed more and more by durbhikha, anavristi. There will be scarcity of rain, and there will be no food production, and on the other side, government will present every 6 months a big budget, big game tax. This is the position. Durbhikha karapirita, anavristi durbhikha karapirita. Achinna daradavina gachanti girikana. People will be mad, it will be so much. But that is our karma phala. Because we do not hear Kṛṣṇa. We do not hear Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa is giving solution of all the problems. but we do not hear Krishna. Therefore, the Krishna consciousness movement is the source of solution, is the means of solution of all problems. So, if you simply try to understand, here is Krishna explains, aham Krishnasya jagata pralaya prabhavastatha. The next verse will be explained that if you think that the Mayavadi, they think that Krishna has taken a form, ultimately the absolute truth is impersonal, that is formless. But Krishna denies that. Krishna says, matta paratarang nanya kinchidasti dhanati. If you think that above Krishna there is impersonal Brahma, that is wrong idea. Krishna says, matta parataram. There is no more superior truth than me. That means the personality of God is the ultimate truth. That is understood by Arjuna, that nobody can understand your personality. That is mudha. Abbaktam bhaktimapannam mannate mam abuddhaya. The abuddhaya, less intelligent class of man, they think that I was abbaktam, impersonal. Now I have assumed a form. No, he is originally the form. Kṛṣṇa, Vibhuj Muralidhar, Kṛṣṇa, the friend of the gopis and the cowherd's boy, and the son of Nanda Maharaj, son of Mother Jasoda. He is a person. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti Sabda. The absolute truth, they are understood from three angles of vision. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti. Bhagavan is the ultimate. Therefore Krishna says, Bhatta parataram nanna kinchidasti dhananjaya. Therefore take to Krishna, Śyāmasundara, and worship him. Your all problems will be solved. Thank you very much.